Operation Wonderland was originally broadcast as a segment of the Ford Star Review on June 14, 1951. Opera singer James Melton narrates this tour of the Walt Disney Studio for his daughter Margot.
Margot, the Walt Disney Studio in California is a charming little place that looks more like a junior college or a high school campus than a Hollywood motion picture lot. It was lunchtime, so I had to look around for the boss. I had a hunch he might be tinkering around somewhere with his pet steam train. There he is, Walt Disney. Hi, Walt. Walt yelled over to me that he'd meet me on the sound stage. Now, I was to see how Alice in Wonderland was coming to life for the screen. Here on this stage, Disney artists and writers were very busy working out the walrus and carpenter sequence from the story. Walt told me about the particular bit that they were working on.
The walrus, hungry for a seafood dinner, lures the little oysters out of their seabed onto dry land, where, of course, they'll be at his mercy. With a merry dance, he sort of becomes a Pied Piper, leading the foolish little oysters on to their destruction.
Like all artists, Walt's men had a model for purposes of inspiration. In this case, it was a live actor whose actions the artists followed and sketched.
Then when the dance The Walrus and Oysters reaches the movie theaters, it should look something like, well, watch.
Walt showed me how his storymen work out a certain scene. You know, Margot, here in the Disney studio, the writers don't write with words. They write with little drawings. Watch.
I was telling Jimmy about the Garden of Live flower sequence. You want to run through it?
Well, yeah, this is the opening we discussed yesterday. Alice, wandering through Wonderland, has happened in upon the Garden of Live Flowers. And just as they're about to break into song. Now, this particular flower evidently has some authority here because she lifts her petals and says,
Sound your A, Lily. La. Ni, 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 la, 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 la.
Boom, boom, boom.
Little red butterflies kiss the tulips, and the sun is like a toy balloon. There are get up in the morning glories in the golden afternoon. There are dusty daffodils on the hillside, strings of violets are all in tune. The lilies love the dandelions in the golden afternoon, the golden afternoon. There are dog and caterpillars and a copper centipede, where the lazy daisies love the very peaceful life they lead. You can learn a lot of things from the flowers, for especially in the month of June, there's a wealth of happiness and promise all in all.
After that, of course, I was curious as to just how Walt made those sketches come to life. He brought me into the camera department and explained.
Here's a couple of boys you remember from the book. Tweedledee, Tweedledum. We place this drawing over the background, thus. And then we take a picture. And we put another drawing on, and it's just a slightly different action. You can just see the difference in the movement there. That is placed under. Thus. Photographed. When all these single pictures are put together on the film, Tweedledee and Tweedledum move and come to life. Like this.
That's Lottie. I had heard so much about the little English girl, whose voice you're going to hear as Alice, that I was anxious to meet her. Walt suggested that we join her on the set for a cup of tea.
Catherine, this is James Melton.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Melton?
How are you, Miss Catherine?
What are you studying so hard there, Catherine? Some of Alice's Jabberwocky?
No, worse than that. Algebra. You know, I think they were both invented by the same person. I think they...
Quiet! Rehearsal. We're ready for you now, Catherine.
Oh, do excuse me, please.
This is the Mad Tea Party scene.
There was that wonderful Ed Wynn, having the time of his life, inspiring the artists as the voice of the Mad Hatter.
Butter! Butter, oh, thank you, butter. Yes, that's fine. Oh, this is the very best butter. What are you talking about? Tea? Oh, I never thought of tea, of course. Tea. Sugar, 2 spoons, just 2 spoons, thank you, yes. Jam, I forgot all about jam. Just shows you what a person will do. Mustard? Mustard, yes, but mustard? Don't let's be silly. Lemon, that's different.
And the voice of the March Hare, yes, Margot, another one of your favorites, Professor Jerry Colonna himself.
My dear child, this is not a birthday party.
Of course not, silly. This is an unbirthday party.
Unbirthday? Well, I'm sorry, but I don't quite understand.
It's very simple. Now, 30 days have... No, well, an unbirthday, if you have a birthday, then you... She doesn't know what an unbirthday is.
Let's see how this looks in rough animation.
Now, 30 days have... No, well, an unbirthday, if you have a birthday, then you... She doesn't know what an unbirthday is.
Now, here's a way to look in the theater, except, of course, the Technicolor's missing.
30 days have... No, well, an unbirthday, if you have a birthday, then you... She doesn't know what an unbirthday is.
How silly! I shall elucidate.
And so, Margot, with Walt as my guide, I went deeper and deeper into the wonders of Wonderland.